Hello everyone, my name is Samriddhi and I'm from India and this is my project sMile. No problem is too big and no idea is too small. With that, I would like to introduce you to my problem statement. In developing nations like India, with advancement in transportation and technology, road accidents have increased rapidly. We've all read articles in the newspaper of how someone died due to not wearing a helmet or of how someone fell into an unfinished pothole. Road accidents disproportionately affect the poor. The burden of such injuries is much greater among the pedestrians, making it an urgent social issue. In India, 30% of the road accidents involve two-wheelers, with around 151,000 deaths out of 500,000 accidents, with an average of 140 a day and 6 an hour, making Indian roads the deadliest in the world. The objective of our project is to achieve zero casualties from road accidents. And this is what drives us to make groundbreaking technological inventions to safeguard human lives. The solution to our project has been done by keeping the intention of protecting bike riders from the impact of unethical driving and make sure they abide by government rules and regulations, protecting their lives. Now, let us look at a small animated video of our problem along with the solution.
Hello, this is my project sMile. This is what happens if sMile is not installed in bike. The rider is not wearing a helmet when he met with an accident. If sMile is installed, then please wear a helmet to start your bike. Checking for alcohol level. Major level is detected, your bike will not start and your family will be messaged along with your location. Red LED glows. If minor level is detected, then your bike will start but your family will be messaged. Green LED glows. There is an accident. It is a minor accident, yet his family is definitely worried. So our project has decided to ensure his safety on roads and will notify his family, police and the ambulance. Based on minor or major accident. It is a minor accident. His family is notified. If he met with a major accident, his family, the police and the ambulance is notified with his location. The police and the ambulance arrive immediately. Pothole detector. Hump detector.
Now, let us look at the live demo of the hardware along with the app interface. This is the login page in the app interface. This is a one-time process. Now first I'm entering my name. Next is the mobile number. If I enter a mobile number which is less than 10 digits, then it gives me an error to enter my correct mobile number with 10 digits. If I enter a mobile number with 10 digits but with a letter, then it tells me to enter only digits. Now I'm going to be entering my correct mobile number. So it accepts it. Now I'm going to enter my mail ID. So if I enter only the first part of the mail ID, it does not accept it. It tells me to enter it with @ and .com because those are the two major features in the email ID. If I enter it in the wrong format, for example, sam.com shift @ then it again gives me an error message saying that @ should be before .com because that's the convention of the correct mail ID. Now I'm going to enter my correct mail ID. smile.bikesafety shift @ gmail.com. Next is the family mobile number. Now I'm going to enter the same as the rider's mobile number and let's see what happens. So when I do that, it gives me an error message saying that rider mobile number and family mobile number cannot be the same. I click on OK to continue. Now it tells me, it gives me a menu saying that I can, if I type 1, I can change the rider's mobile number, type 2, change the family's mobile number. What if I type 3 or one of the numbers which is not a part of the list? Now I type 3 and then it gives me an error. Please enter 1 or 2 only. I click on OK and it just gives me a brief of what I have to do again. And this time I'm going to change the rider's mobile number. So that's the rider's mobile number. Now I enter the local police number. So the local police number can be less than 10 digits as well. For example, it could be anything, but it shouldn't contain letters. So for example, if I type 123S, it does not accept it. It tells me to enter only digits. So I'm going to enter a correct mobile number. And the same applies for the local ambulance number as well. And now the sign up button appears and turns green. Moving on to the next screen. Now it has switched to the mobile verification page. This is the rider's mobile number. Now we go on to the messages and we have received an OTP 3781. I'm going to enter the wrong OTP, like for example 1234, and it gives me an error message saying incorrect OTP, click here to retry. Now we click on retry and we get another OTP. The next OTP is 3051. I enter 3051 and it navigates me to the email verification page. Now the email verification, I've received a code 9921. I'm entering the wrong code again and it says incorrect OTP retry. And I'll get another email verification now. Here I've received another email and the OTP is 8709. 8709. And it navigates me to the bike start stop screen. It has various no more features. First is the helmet identification. It is done using image recognition using AI and ML features of PictoBlocks. Moving back to the home screen. Next is the accident identification. It is done using 2 switches which we'll see in the later part of the video. And it's also on minor and major accidents, and all the messages are sent using IFTTT services. Moving back. Alcohol identification. It's done using an alcohol sensor which is in the helmet module. The helmet module communicates with the bike module wirelessly via a transmitter and receiver. And then we have the hump and pothole detection, which is done using the ultrasonic sensor. All the details are displayed on Evive's LCD screen along with the accurate distance. And if it's the road level, then there's no buzzer sound. Now, a little bit about us. So, our name is sMile or SMILE. SMILE means to stay happy. S can also stand for safe or secure. So, we can name it as SafeMile, SecureMile, etc. Our logo is unique because S symbolizes a bike rider. M stands for humps and potholes and I is a bike. I click on the engine start stop button and it tells me that please connect to Bluetooth and click on switch 1 of Evive. This is just to check if the hardware is connected with the app. And I'm clicking on switch 1 of Evive and the next button appears. I click on the next and it moves on to the helmet identification screen.
Please wear your helmet and face the camera properly.
Now it's waiting for me to wear my helmet. I'm going to wear the helmet.
Please wear your helmet and face the camera properly.
It detected the helmet and it navigates me to the alcohol detection screen, and the blue LED glows on the helmet to indicate that alcohol is being sensed. Now let us check for major alcohol level. The red LED on the helmet glows and the receiver receives the data. Here on the PictoBlock screen, I get a message saying that major alcohol has been detected. Your bike will not start. Family is messaged with your location. Please wait for the alcohol level to reduce and click on retry. Now I'm going to wait for 2 seconds for the alcohol level to reduce. Major alcohol has been detected. Therefore, the family will receive a message. Now we'll wait for the message. The message is received. Now let us check for minor alcohol. Now the green LED is glowing. And then the backdrop switches to minor alcohol, which says your bike will start and the family's message. So this is the family phone. I've received a message. Samriddhi has consumed minor alcohol, and after 10 seconds the bike will start. And to denote the starting of the bike, the blue LED glows. Now I'm not going to sense any alcohol, and let's check what happens. And the time limit for each checking is 20 seconds. So basically, after 20 seconds of checking, none of the LEDs will glow and the bike is going to start. So let's wait for it. So now the checking is null, none of the LEDs have started and the bike has started and the blue LED glows. Now the accident identifications along with the hump and pothole detection run simultaneously. Now, as the bike has started, hump and pothole detection are running simultaneously. So this is the ultrasonic sensor to detect hump and pothole. Now, on the device LCD display, it's detecting pothole because the distance is greater. And now, if I come closer, it detects a hump on device LCD display along with the distance. Now, if I come to the road level, which is around 10 centimeters, then the buzzer sound stops and it says, have a safe and secure journey with sMile. Let us check for accident identification. Accident identification is based on the arrangement of switches and the impact of the accident. Now, this is a minor accident and this is a major accident. So if the impact is less, then the minor switch is pressed. If the impact is greater, then the major switch will be pressed. Now let's look at the working. This is going to be the minor accident. The green LED closed just to signify it. And now the family member will get a message. And it says, minor accident has occurred to your family member, Samriddhi. Pictoblocks backdrop switches to minor accident. Now, let us look at the major accident. This is the major accident switch. The red LED glows. Now, the ambulance is going to get a call. So, this is the ambulance phone. I'm getting a call right now. I'll accept it. Hello.
Your accident has occurred at the following location. Please note down the GPS coordinates 12 degrees 58 minutes 3.6 seconds north and 77 degrees 38 minutes 8.2 seconds east. Please reach the location to help the victim with medical supply.
So now the ambulance will arrive immediately to help the victim. The family and the police receive a message along with the location that a major accident has occurred to a person named Samriddhi. Pictoblock screen switches to major accident. After the bike has started, to end the ride or to stop the bike, we can simply do it by clicking on the home button, which is present on every screen. After I do that, the blue LED goes off and this signifies that the bike has stopped. In future, we would like to patent it, manufacture it in large scale and make it industrially available for everyone. We would like to launch a startup in the near future and provide employment opportunities. We believe that our project has enormous potential and will be an integral part of the market in saving lives. Resources used: Pictoblocks, a graphical programming software that made coding fun and easy and helped me develop the app interface and the animation of my project. Next, I used the AI and ML feature of Pictoblocks for helmet identification using image recognition. I also used IFTTT services for calling and messaging features. I used Evive, the best electronic prototyping device, along with Arduino and various types of sensors and IoT components. I would like to thank Shalin sir and Santosh sir for helping me identify my errors and completing my project within the limited time. I would also like to thank my family for their constant encouragement and support. Thank you for your valuable time and Namaste.